Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. We have a couple of characters to level up, and then that's pretty much as we can do in terms of prep, because we have to go to this port city next, and we don't really have any other option. We can't do any other finding missions or anything. We just gotta go to the port city and, well, I guess hope that we can beat the fight, which I think we probably will be able to. This fight that we had over here was one of our most difficult fights we've had, because it was one where the enemies were Zodiac aligned against us. It does make me wonder whether we should be trying to make our Zodiac signs more varied, because we have like Clifton here, who's exactly the same as Ramza. Maybe I should be checking the Zodiac signs of the enemies before going into combat, and then trying to like work out who I should send based on that. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, let's do some leveling up of our characters. So first of all, we have Ramza. Now Ramza's interesting, because we do have these abilities, right? However, I don't actually have the weapons which would then allow us to use these abilities. Which means that there's not really any point in learning them until I find the weapon. Anything else? Bone Crusher. The unit receives damage, is in critical condition, deals damage in return based on the unit's maximum HP. Attack range is determined by the equipped weapon. I don't think we need that. No. I am kind of interested in Shira Hadori here. I think that could be pretty good, but we can't afford it. Don't really care about that. We're not even using a katana currently. Allows the use of unit to wield a single-handed weapon with both hands. Certain weapons to be equipped in this manner, greatly increasing their attack power. That might be good as well. That might be worth learning. Swim. Allows the unit to swim through and even stop in deep water. And it's obviously really good in very specific circumstances, but I don't think we need any of that. So you got anything else that we need to learn? What's this secondary right now? Secondary is Monk, right? Yeah, so we don't have anything in there that we need. We do have some Squire abilities that we could grab, like Steel, which would then allow us to raise Bravery and things. My problem with this, right, is that would require you to take Ramza on a mission and then spend his missions raising Bravery. Which seems like a waste for our Ramza, because our Ramza is basically our damage dealer. It seems to me that there's another path that you could take Ramza in, where you basically have Ramza go down this path over here. This would then allow you to have Ramza be kind of a healer, because his faith is pretty high, and you would also have Ramza basically providing buffs on the turns where he isn't healing, which is something that other characters can't do quite as easily. Because if we go and have a look at Ramza's Squire abilities, we've got like Steel and Tailwind, which are both really good, and both things that other characters can't really do. So, yeah. It's an interesting thought of whether that would have been a better path for him. It could be that we actually end up going down that path at some point. If I decide that this is the perfect class for us to have endgame, well then he's going to have to go all the way down here and learn all of this. But yeah, haven't really decided yet what we're doing with that, because we don't even know what it is yet. So, that's fine. Next, we have Francis. So Francis is level 4 Time Mage, which is actually exactly where we needed him to be, which is perfect. So I didn't mess up by not getting him to level 5, because he didn't even need to be level 5. He's going to switch into Mystic now. I think that's fine. I think that works. Does mean that in the next combat it's going to be a little useless, but I think we have to take a combat in Mystic.
A new endeavor.
Okay. It also, I think, equipped him with the Wizard's Slothing there. Do I care? No, I think that's fine. Oh, right, yeah, he can use the Cypress pull as well. Okay. Cool. White Magic's is fine as a secondary. Defense Magic Boost is fine. Is there anything from Time Mage that we wanted? I mean, it's got a bunch of abilities that we may want at some point, but... Mana Shield. When receiving damage, MP is reduced rather than HP. That is almost completely useless for him. But that would be really useful for other characters, right? That if you've got a character who's going to be physical, getting them to that level in Time Mage and then getting them a Mana Shield is actually quite beneficial, because then they're not using their MP, might as well use it as defense. If they receive damage in critical condition, the next turn comes immediately. Ooh, it's also good. Okay, there's some good stuff in here. Anyway, that's all fine. We don't need any of it right now. I think we're okay. Secondary is White Mage, and I assume that we got nothing I want in here. Yeah. Cool. Next, Thomasine. So, Thomasine I think I did mess up on. Yes. So she is thoroughly messed up on. She has to be Black Mage for another fight. Let's see, so we have Fyra, we have Thundara, we have Blizzara. I should potentially get a Zaga. Not Zaga. Yeah. Or Faraja, I was thinking, but we could get Faraga and do even more damage. It costs a lot of MP, but it might allow us to just, you know, nuke someone, basically. Beyond that, Magic Boost. That's pretty good as well if we're having her be a bit of a damage dealer, but I don't know if that's actually her purpose in life. Let's grab this. Let's grab Lizaga. Okay. Her secondary is also a White Mage? Yeah, okay. At some point we'll probably not run 2 White Mages, but for now it still feels necessary. Right. Archer, he has reached level 4 and he's reached that, so now I'm going down the Geomancer path with him, I think. Yeah, so I think I want to go Knight. Oh, I already have Knight, so I can go straight to Monk and then start leveling up Monk to get us into here. Okay. Archer's Bane increases evasion rate against arrows and bolt attacks. That's kind of cool. Might be better than parry. Yeah. Don't really need equip crossbows right now. Ignores the target's physical evasion, ensuring that physical attacks always hit. That is really good as well. I think Archer's Bane sounds cool if I'm going to put him in Monk. I think I'm going to put him in Monk for now. Let's save Archer, which is already pretty much saved. Right. Then we are going to switch him over to Monk. Actually, I'm going to learn that ability first. Cool. Then we're going to switch him over to Monk.
I'll repay your faith.
So, Steel is our secondary. The rest of this seems fine-ish. Yeah, it's all pretty much okay. That's okay. Let's head over here. Movement rate's fine. Magic defense boost will be fine. Let's go for Archer's Bane, Steel, and Martial Arts. And then we need to get him some abilities. Let's grab him Chakra. I think having a heal is very, very useful. So we'll grab him that. Wonderful. And then we can save that combat set. Right. Now we have Clifton. Clifton was in that fight, wasn't he? Yeah. So Clifton, I think, is also going Geomancer. But he's going to Geomancer right now. Is that correct? Yeah, I think he's going Geomancer, but we're aiming for this class eventually for him. Potentially. Yeah, I think we're just going Geomancer to level up Geomancer. Yeah. Let's change him into this job.
Very good.
Then we're going to save in here. That. Okay, gets to use the Coral Sword again, though, which is good, and the Golden Shield. He doesn't need the Wizard's Hat. That is, well, maybe he does. Is Geomancy wizardry? No, because it doesn't cost MP. Well, actually, maybe let's try looking at that from a different angle. Yeah, doesn't cost MP. So no, he doesn't need a Wizard's Hat because it gives MP. You'd be better off just using headgear at this point. Mithril Vest is fine. Battle Boots are probably fine. Arts of War is probably fine. Yeah, this is mostly fine-ish. Let's have a look at some other stuff that he's got here, though. So we could level up some monk stuff. We could give him counter if we wanted to. Upon receiving a physical attack, strikes back for the standard attack command. That's kind of cool. So you'd run that, and then you'd, instead of parry. He doesn't really parry that often. That could be worth it. So our other option, Brawler, I don't need. Life Font, I don't think I need. Right, let's go. Let's grab Counter. Right. Let's do that. So his job is to get up right in someone's face and hit them. And then counter if they hit him back. Cool. Can I learn anything in this one? No, I'm 3 JP off. Wonderful. Right, so he's all set up in his new class. Ostadio. Yes. So you have the Romandan pistol, which is fine. Headgear, Mithril Vest. I think I set most of this up last time, and I have you in Chemist Secondary currently, which I think is mostly fine. We need to figure out what we're going to do with you long term, but I think in the short term that works for me. The other option, well, no, I was going to say the other option is that you have him in Chemist, and then you don't have, yeah, but you can't have the pistol if he's in Chemist. That's the problem. What we need to do is we need to get, probably need to level him up in Chemist all the way to Orator if we want him to be able to use the pistol and other things. Or we just put him in a class like Archer where he can shoot people with range stuff anyway. Yeah. I think those are kind of our options with him. If we want him to be able to do his aim shot stuff. Which we probably do. If we're going to use him, we might as well use his unique abilities. So, cool. And then Alicia wasn't in the combat, so that's fine.
Yes?
Right. Let's head out here. Oh, actually, let's go into Chronicle next. Events.
Let us trace the journeys of
Vesrudio's rescue.
History.
Cardinal Delacroix has been behind the entire conspiracy in Gog, using the Bart Trading Company as cover to obtain the Zodiac Stone for himself. Mustadio's quick thinking prevented the enemy from obtaining the real stone and saved his father's life in the process. But the Princess and Agrius were still in the Cardinal's clutches. Ramza made for Lionel Castle without delay, stone in hand to rescue him.
Very well.
States of the Realm.
The records here paint a vivid picture of this tumultuous era.
So this was us leaving them behind, and now we're heading right back there. Much less characters involved right now. I wonder if Delita's going to come back here, because he did say that he would leave them with us for now, but maybe he wanted to leave them with us until we found out the truth about Cardinal Delacroix. And then he's going to come back and say, see, they have to come with me.
Till next time.
But we'll see. An encyclopedia.
A deeper understanding may lead to fresh discoveries.
Though Gog is under the purview of Lionel, the city is independently governed. The ruling council is responsible for administrational matters and operates a free market economy in the city, which helps maintain and advance in thriving industry. The citizens pride their freedom greatly, none more so than Mustadio. I'm assuming that was the new bit, but okay. Cool. Anything else in here? Actually, we can check here. Nothing else. Although there's probably something in locales, because it doesn't tell us about it. There we go. The Bugross Sea. The waters that stretch across the south of Ivalice, usually referred to by their eastern and western expanses, which lie to either side of the fiefdom of Lionel. It forms part of a key trade route on the southern seas, and a number of merchant ports have flourished along the coastline as a result. Alright,
I understand.
Cool. Right, let's head down to the port city of Warjilis, overlooking the East Bugross Sea. This city is the only merchant port in Lionel and has developed as a hub of transit for trade on the southern seas. Oh, that wasn't... We're going into combat.
If the rumors are true, the city should be free of Lionel's griffins. Delita? What are you doing here?
That's a good question.
We have ears in many places. Few things escape our hearing.
Our?
I say this for your sake, Ramza. Return to Egros.
I don't think that's an option anymore.
Delve no deeper into matters of royal maidens, or those of sacred stones.
What have these ears of yours been telling you?
You think to save a princess from a burning tower. In truth, you would but set her on a higher floor. There is only one person who can truly save her, and that is what I will do.
What do you mean, Delita?
It's simple, really. Noble endeavors do not always reach the end we desire. You cannot save the princess. However hard you might try, you do well to remember that.
Wait, Delita. What is your end in all of this? I fear I do not know.
The Dukes Larg and Goltanna, your brothers, and all the rest. They are all of them swept up in a mighty current. A current they cannot see or feel. I simply swim against it. Nothing more. We'll meet again, I should hope.
Delita! Wait!
I wonder whether he's... I'm trying to think of ways that the princess could be saved, but only by his group. I'm wondering if there's going to be a rebellion. And then that would save the princess because she would no longer be an heir because the entire nobility had been overthrown. But that doesn't seem to be what he's hinting at, but I'm trying to think of any path that this could take. But, yeah, we'll see.
You would use the princess as bait to regain the stone? I would not expect such cunning of a man of the cloth.
You've some gall to speak, sellsword. It was you who let them escape.
That I don't deny. But it was not my task to stop them.
Still your tongue, Ludovic. We will hand Princess Ophelia over to Count Dystag as promised. That much serves us both. But it is no concern of mine if those who know the truth of her kidnapping live. I had no hand in it. Be that as it may, the Beoulve boy, Ramza, has chosen to aid the gem thieves. If we use the princess to lure them out, we get 2 birds and 1 stone.
I won't deny the truth of it. But such a plan has risks.
Hardly words I would expect from Goffard Gafgarian, the Black Bull. Your reputation would not cast you so craven.
I am cautious, your holiness. A soldier does not live to become old and grey, charging onto the field of battle unawares.
Very well. I will see that every possible precaution is taken. And let us sprinkle a trail of crumbs to ensure they find our snare.
I'll assume responsibility for the rest. You do well not to rely on that bungler anymore.
How dare you!
I shall leave the matter to you, Gafgarian.
Your Eminence, you jape, surely.
Go in the light of the gods.
I fear their light is lost on this old sinner.
Okay.
Your Eminence, you cannot mean to trust this to a man like that!
No, Ludovic, you're new here. What's going to happen is the Cardinal is obviously also going to betray him, as apparently everybody gets betrayed every 2 seconds here.
I trust things to those who can be trusted. Men who fail me time and again are rewarded in another way.
Your Eminence?
Or it was Ludovic who was being betrayed that time. New errand available? Ooh. I gotta.
A warm welcome to... Want to earn some gil?
The fate of our company. The merchant ship Highwind sunk some 100,000 dolms off Warjilis harbor. The vessel was carrying a product vital to the future of our company. It must be retrieved. Samba Exports.
Who do you have in mind?
I'm going to send Thomasine, Matthew, and Clifton.
How many days for this errand?
Or 8
Anyone
days.
Understood. Need anything else?
Yeah, any
It's
rumors?
just we'll have
Nope.
you come back soon.
What else do you sell, by the way?
Looking for all by all means.
Oh. Sell a basil folio. I think I've looked at that before and gone, oh, every single time. I should buy more of these, though. I should buy a couple of those.
Thank you for...
Okay. I want to buy Battle Bamboo. It is technically just better. Yeah, I should buy one. Anything else? That's a staff which is better. I guess I should probably buy that. Maybe a couple.
Thank you.
Okay. Shields, we're still not using all of them. Green Beret raises speed. Ideal for special missions. What is a special mission? I don't know, but it's ideal for it. Okay, we could buy more wizard's clothing here. Is it better than a wizard's robe? Wizard's robe comes with more MP. Wizard's clothing comes with more health. Oh, okay, cool. I have an extra wizard's robe. Somebody's not wearing the right stuff. Also, we need to put adamant vests on people who are using vests. Anything else we need in here? Nope. Okay.
May I help with all?
Let's do. Well, let's leave here a second. Although I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't actually check the wizard I wanted to check. I want to change your silken robe, but I cannot do that for another 8 days. Okay. Well. And we'll head over here. And we'll head over here. And we'll head over here. This is going to be very slow. I do apologize, but it is our only option for doing this right this second. We could always have waited, but, you know, we're not going to do that. Or sent a secondary party, but we're not going to do that. We're going to walk between these two places over and over and over again. Actually, now that I think about it, this is actually how you could do this one in the original game as well, right? Because it's not like we're walking into anywhere where we could have a random combat encounter. So, yeah. Okay, interesting.
A warm welcome. That's the spirit. An errand's been complete. Right then, tell us how it went.
'Twas a resounding success. We were blessed with great fortune and perfectly poised to seize it.
The merchant ship Highwind had sunk some 100,000 domes off Warjilis harbour, and we set out to salvage what we could. As it was carrying the molds needed to create chocobons, Salamba Export's newest product somehow speculated that the ship may have been sunk by a rival firm. However, when we successfully recovered both the ship and its cargo, all the evidence pointed to an unfortunate accident.
I'm confident this can be repeated in future. We'll take whatever work you have for us.
I'd consider that a job well done.
Wonderful. Okay.
Need anything else? Come back.
Most important thing there.
You have my attention.
Are you leveled up? You're 28 away. That's annoying. Anyway, she shouldn't be using the silken robe. She should be using the wizard's robe. If you're going to use a robe, which I think you might want to. Right. Then we're going to go outfitter,
Welcome.
fitting.
You're in safe hands with me.
Now here, we don't have anything that you're going to need. Yeah, that's fine. Wait a second.
May I? Don't be...
Did somebody rend my helm? Somebody must have
Very
rendered
well.
my helm, right? Yep. Yep, that would be the case. Well, let's give you an extra 60 health. Good. Okay. Back in here.
You're in safe hands with me.
So I don't think there's anything for you. Francis? So, the choice with Francis is, do you want the wizard's clothing or do you want the wizard's robe? I think clothing is fine. I think the 7 MP is not going to make too much of a difference either way. We already have the other... Oh, wait,
Pull
yeah.
that pile away.
We already have the weapon, because I already bought it for you. There we go. Let's go back in here.
Looking for all input. Good choice.
Thomasine. I think you're also fine, unless I want to upgrade the rod. Which I guess I maybe should. Yeah, it means you can't just hit somebody in a corner, but... I mean, the chance of being able to cast an ability is quite useful. Maybe I will go with an ice rod. There we go.
This is your grand. It won't be...
Go, Matthew. So I should be able to upgrade the mithril vest to an adamantine vest. It's only 6 HP, but we'll have it. And the leather cloak is still the... Oh, actually, a mage's cloak is technically better. Even if you don't care about... yeah, even if you don't care about the raised magic attack power.
This is your good master.
Let's do that. Anyone else using one of these things? You're using mages, you're using battle boots. I might give you a mage's cloak as well, actually.
This is your anything.
Yeah, we'll take the speed down. Okay. Clifton, we're going to upgrade you to an adamantine vest. I think we need green beret. Although there is an argument that the speed is quite nice, but yeah, that's fine. Golden shield still the best shield? Yes. Okay. That's all fine for you. Okay. Ustadio. Let's get you an adamantine vest. I do wonder whether you would be good with the, whatever it is, the beret. Yeah, it depends whether you're going to use him as like a ranged attacker or whether you're going to use his special abilities. Let's give him the beret just to be different. And he's using battle boots. If he's got long range, he doesn't need those. We could give him power gauntlets, which would increase his attack. Or the mage's cloak for dodge. So let's do that. Alright.
This is your anything.
Okay. And then Alicia, you can upgrade to the adamantine. I probably have things I can sell.
This is your most.
I'm not out of money, so let's not worry about it.
May I be of further? Don't be.
Right. All of that is fine. Double check the Warriors Guild because I'm still curious. Maybe it's going to be like the next chapter or something, but I'm sure at some point they're going to not make it level 1s, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's always level 1s. Right. Let's head to Balias-Swal, a barren valley where Balias, the first of St. Ajora's disciples, hid from his pursuers from the Holy Edoran Empire. Let's go. Balias-Swal. Okay, it's raining. So there's two groups here. Interesting. Let's zoom out a little bit. Well, it definitely suggests you take Ramza over here. So let's take Ramza, Thomasine, and Clifton.
I am yours to command.
And then on this side, we will have Matthew.
Onward.
And Francis. There we go. Ready. Let's go.
To battle. Where have you got off to, Gosling? Won't do to hide. There you are. Come along quietly now. What do you say? Huh?
Ramza.
Lady Agrius is beset! To arms!
Protect Agrius. Let's go.
My turn.
Okay. I should be able to hit if I go up here, right? With something. Good Aura Blast. 31 damage. What were my other options here? I could Kotetsu, which will also hit. I don't know how much damage that will do, though, apparently. Let's Kotetsu. 50. Alright. I'm happy with 50 damage. Matthew. Up here. Steel Heart. Nice. Okay. Face that way.
Ramza, what are you doing here?
We've come to rescue you. We thought to breach the castle from its postern. But why are you here?
The Cardinal betrayed us. Was betraying us all along. He plots with Duke Larg.
We escaped the castle, but the princess was retaken. I was returning to save her, and here you find me. That we should thus reunite could only be divine providence. We must hurry, Ramza. They mean to execute Her Highness.
Oh.
First these, then the princess.
Well, that's one way of solving the multiple heir problem definitively.
Right.
Okay, took her a second. Judgment Blade. Okay.
Whatever it takes.
This guy... Contortion. No, not seen that one yet. Turned him to stone?
It'll be over in a flash.
I think I can remove that with Isuna? I might be wrong, though. Okay. Less than 50% chance to hit. You're gonna go and shoot somebody. That's good. Who's probably gonna go and bop you then. To remove Charmed. I'm assuming that's what 3's gonna do. Well, now 2. Agrius might be dead. We'll see.
I'm ready.
Edgar is gonna cast fire? That's a very extreme way of removing that. Okay. Wolfstan. Gonna cast Thunder on Ramza, which isn't gonna hit Ramza, but is gonna hit Agrius. Okay. Cure goes after, so whatever Shell goes before. Shell and Protect, so I probably want to Shell. Yeah, mine go after as well here. Unless I want to try running Isuna to remove Stone. Isuna to remove Stone would mean that Ramza would be hit for damage though. So I think what I actually want to do...
A remarkable find.
Okay, that's worrying. Because that does lock in our movement. Yeah. That's actually very annoying because that locks in our movement here. But anyway, I guess I'm going to use Cure instead then and heal afterwards. You? Yeah, you haven't learned that yet. Okay, fair enough. You're going to move here and be ready for next turn, I guess.
How to proceed?
Shell will go first if I can get over there, which I cannot. Okay. Well, move as far forward as you can. He doesn't have any mystic arts. I didn't check whether he could learn them, but I think he could. Cure cannot reach, so you might as well cast like... Well, you can't actually hit this guy either, apparently. How about we go? Let's just do a little zoom and change of angle here. Yeah. Let's go with a Protect here. Hey! We got our XP. Now to find out if the fight continues. Hey! Shield parry. Perfect. There's the fire that was cast on his own side.
About time.
Wolfstan's casting Thunder.
Reckless.
Yeah, we are going to heal that, which is good. Or some of that. I guess maybe I should have used Cura. That's okay.
My thanks.
I still healed 80, and they did 94 to her, so it's not like it was terrible, but we could have done a better heal. Right. You can do 42 here. Or we can try a Steel Heart on her for an 82. Let's do the 82 Steel Heart. It's perfect like synergy as well. It's fine. Move you behind here. Well, do I have a way of killing this guy who's in front of us here? Probably not, right? Because I don't have anything that's got range. No. So I think I want to head here. Could attack for a lot of damage. Let's do that. I'll take attacking for a lot of damage. It's not a bad idea.
Onward.
Hallowed Bolt, that must remove Suna, or is it just doing a lot of damage? It's just killing him. Okay, that's, I guess, acceptable. That's gonna hurt. I did realize putting him in that direction may have been bad, but...
Take this!
Hey, at least I get to counter.
I'll take care of this.
Chance we just parry? Okay. Continuing to shoot in there. Alright. More fire being cast on her. And then you? What's your plan? Oh, I see. Fire on that tile. It's acceptable. Let's just see here. Probably Isuna's going to be our best move. Unless my black magic can hit all the way... No. Okay, so let's do an Isuna here. Cool. Get up here. And you can cast Shell on this guy. Okay. She didn't need it, but it missed anyway. Hey, stone's removed. Thomasine leveled up.
Potential.
Nice.
I will ascend.
Missed. Okay.
What have I done?
Well, that's going to be the end of them. This next fire. Remove Charmed, but that's okay. And then this is the fire that's going to kill Clifton.
I see the light.
Well, luckily we can res Clifton. I mean, the most obvious thing to do here is Steel Heart. It's an 82% chance that they do nothing, so let's take that.
That's it.
Okay, and then you're going to wait that direction. Okay. That seems like an odd choice, but okay. Ramza, can you hit the guy on top of there? Or if you go up here. Can you hit him now? You could hit him with that. Can you hit him with Aura Blast? Yes. Okay. Except that's not going to kill, so you need to hit him with this. Do it.
You're finished.
Binding Darkness.
So here it ends.
Aha. Nice.
Come then.
Agrius is going to res. Nope, Judgment Blade on Clifton's corpse.
This fleeting life, cling to it not. Embrace inevitable end. Judgment Blade!
Ooh, that applied stop. Okay, that's cool. Oh, she's getting shot this time. Okay, so Charmed actually wore off early. Interesting. Oh, that's fine. If you want to just use potion on yourself, that's acceptable, I suppose. Yep, you want to waste your turn, that's none of my business. Move down here. Raise Clifton. Okay. Well, moving one square makes a lot of sense, because then your Firaga will hit you, and then I'm going to hit you with that. Alright. Kill yourself with Firaga.
Heaven's calling me.
And we evaded. That's cool.
I won't let you die.
It was an odd call to use Firaga there. But it's because they knew they could get rid of the charm by just, yeah, by using the other archer this time. I mean, I could try attacking, but like, why would I ever try attacking when I can just gain XP by doing this? And it takes them out of the turn order. Well, it takes them out of the turn order for the enemy, if you know what I mean. Like, it's the enemy don't get a turn, and we do, and it's got better chance to hit. It's like, it's just better. Hit him. Nice.
I can do this.
Go up here. And... oh. Almost. It could rend power. No chance of success, huh? Really? Compared to just attacking? Well, attack him. Nice. Okay. Agrius is going to grab the kill. Hallowed Bolt. Have you got a line for that? Nope. Agrius leveled up.
Strength. It is time.
That's cool. Could do Blizzaga. Sure. Chill. Get over here. Cast Shell. I don't really care that I'm using Shell on the enemy. And then you're gonna start stealing. I don't know what's she got on her. Ooh, wizard's clothing and a wizard's hat. Very odd decision, but okay. Could steal XP, but I still don't think we actually need that. I could steal Gil. It's 90% success chance. You know what, let's just steal Gil. Let's do what gets you job XP. Shell. Cool. Got him some job XP. Stops wearing off. Conifas is heading over here. Thomasine will be dead.
It's over.
Okay, no messing around anymore.
I must concentrate.
Yes. Over here. Aura Blast.
Surging rage erupt. An extension of my fist become Aura Blast. Take this.
I didn't realize that your characters could also say the lines, or at least Ramza can. That's cool. Yeah. I haven't had that happen yet. Only had guest characters speak, I think.
I'm overmatched.
Agrius is going to grab that kill. Alright, well. This seems like the turn to reveal our true intentions.
Right.
Agrius. Hallowed Bolt.
Power thrumming in skies above, as refulgent blade now strike! Hallowed bolt! Enough!
Why?
Again, very good. I like that one. Okay. Galfred disappeared.
Whatever it takes.
I don't think I'm going to collect everything this time. I think I'm just going to bop her on the head. Apparently not like that, though. There we go.
Prepare to die!
I am disgraced.
Hey, Francis leveled up a little bit.
Lady Agrius, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we cannot afford to tarry. They're taking the princess to the Goltanna gallows. It's not far, but we've little time.
Of course. With all haste.
Victory is yours. Okay, we got our spoils of war, and the greatest contribution was Ramza. A new unit wishes to join your party? Of course. Agrius, welcome in.
My sword is yours.
So Agrius is now actually a member of our party, not a guest character. We are truly leaving Tutorial Central for this game. Ooh, that's like a whole location. And new stock available at the Outfitters. Where are we? Oh no, there's more chocobos being born. Okay, so like immediately you're here. I think you're here, Agrius, in terms of I care about you having you in the party.
You require something.
Also, is Holy Knight your unique ability or your unique thing? I think it is. Although, if I check job summary, job unique to Agrius. Oh, okay. Job command Holy Sword allows the Holy Knight to use their Blessed Blade to strike while simultaneously inflicting status ailments. Holy Sword can only be used when a sword or Knight Sword is equipped. The damage dealt by Holy Sword is determined by the physical attack and weapon attack power and cannot be blocked or dodged by targets, but this is high HP. Alright, and then there's the abilities that we've seen. So Judgment Blade, Hallowed Bolt, and then a whole bunch of things that look like they're Squire abilities. Alright, well we're going to keep you around in that one. Then you've got a whole bunch of equipment. You got Mithril Shield, you got Diamond Bracelet giving you increased physical and magic attack power and grants immunity to slow. Very cool. I should also bring her and Mustadio on the next mission. Not because they're lower level and they need XP, although that is a reason for it. But I should bring them both in the next mission because they're both tied to the story in the next mission. I should try and remember to do that. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.